All right, for our math page today, we've got this one with all these numbers from 1 all the way to 20. And this story, it's called 10 on the Sled. It's a little cute little winter story. We're going to count backwards from 10. Let's see. So it says 10 on the sled. We know the word the. T-H-E, T-H-E. I can spell the T-H-E. Okay. It goes, on a sunlit night beneath a snowy moon, there was 1 on the sled, then 2. But soon there were 10 on the sled, and the caribou said, the caribou's like the moose or the reindeer, slip over, slide over. So they all slid over and seal spilled out. There were 9 on the sled, and the caribou said, it's snowing, get going. So they all got going, but Hare hopped out. Uh-oh. How many now? We're counting backwards. There were 8 on the sled, and the caribou said, it's slicker, go quicker. So they all went quicker, but Sheep shot out, and notice what's coming behind them. A snowball, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger on each page, so make sure you watch for that snowball. There were 7 on the sled, and the caribou said, we're gliding, keep riding. So they all kept riding, but Walrus whirled out. Uh-oh. There were 6 on the sled, and the caribou said, we're lighter, hold tighter. So they all held tighter, but Fox flipped out. I'm noticing that the animals that fly out are in the snowball as it's rolling down. So Fox is going to end up inside the snowball too. There were 5 on the sled, and the caribou said, great thunder, duck under. So they all ducked under, but Squirrel squeezed out. Like they went through the tree, so they had to duck down. But Squirrel jumped out and caught onto the tree. There were 4 on the sled, and the caribou said, they're chasing, keep racing. So they all kept racing, but Wolf wiped out. Oh my gosh, look at the snowball with all their heads in it. There were 3 on the sled, and the caribou said, they're winning, no spinning. So they all quit spinning, but Moose muddled out. And look at, now the snowball's ahead of the sled. There were 2 on the sled, and the caribou said, keep trying, we're flying. So they both kept flying till Bear bailed out. Uh-oh, look at the big snowball. It's only caribou left. There was 1 on the sled, and the caribou said, I'm lonely, I'm chilled to the bone. A reindeer likes flying, but never alone. So, and the snowball broke. 1 through 10 all leaped on again for one more run. A little more fun in the moonlit land in the midnight sun. The end. They all got back on. That's a cute story. All right, we will do this side first. And we're going to use our crayons today. So we've got numbers all the way from 1 to 20. So I want you to stick out your pointer finger and put it on 1. And let's count together all the way to 20. And point to the numbers and look at them as we count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good work. So the first direction says, color the 7 brown. So I'm going to get my brown, and I'm going to find 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe you know what a 7 looks like without having to count. That's great, but if you don't know what a 7 looks like, it's good to start at 1 and count till you get to that number. The next one says, color the 16 red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I know that this is 16 because I hear the word 6 in it, right? There's the 6. And I also know that the teen numbers have a 1 in the front, right? 16. The next one says, color the 12 blue. Now 12 is a little tricky. It's just gonna have to be a number you just learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And a 12 is always gonna be a 1 and then a 2. The order of numbers matters because if you were to think it was a 2 and a 1, that's the number 21. So the order does matter. Color the 14 yellow. So think about this, 14. So it's a teen number, that's telling me there's a 1 in front, but then what else do you hear? 14. I hear the word 4 in there. So I'm just gonna try to find it. There it is. We've got the 1 in front and then the 4, 14. All right, color the 11 green. 11's gonna have to be a number you just learned also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is a 1 and a 1, and you just have to learn it and remember it. Just like number 12. Color the 4 black. I think everyone knows what a 4 looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color the 19 purple. Let's hear it. 19. Do you think you know which one it is? 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the last one is 20, and it says color the 20 orange. Color the 20 orange. All right. Press pause if you need to finish and flip it over when you're ready. We're going to be doing a little bit of adding today, which is like 2 numbers. We have 2 numbers, and then we want to see how many we have all together. So we're going to be counting on the dice and then counting all the dots on the dice. So it says, how many dots are in each square? How many dots are in both squares? So this one we have 1, 2, 3. This one we have 1, and then we count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this reads 3 plus 1 equals 4. If you have 3 and you add 1 more, you have 4 altogether. This one has 1, 2. This one has 1, 2. And then how many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 3 plus 1 equals 4, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's cool. Next one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, and then all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This says 4 plus 1 equals 5. Next one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! 4 plus 1 equals 5, and 3 plus 2 also equals 5. Cool. There's different ways to make 5, different ways to make 4.